On this edition of BTV,
take a trip to one of Miami's most exciting hotspots without even leaving your chair.
learn how Barry's taking steps to keep students safe on campus.
Find out if the university's core Jesu Chapel is really the core of student life.
And learn about life through Barry's disabled students. BTV starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Gay Shakespeare.
And I'm Leanne Motorhome. You know, with Miami's hot weather and clear blue skies, many students take to the beach.
And I spoke with these Barry students to find out what makes South Beach so appealing. With bags packed and the trunk filled, Barry students are off to South Beach for a fun-filled day.
I came to South Beach today to just relax.
I've had a really stressful day at school, week at school.
I've had a lot of homework, assignments, projects.
So I'm here to relax and just take it easy, and I don't want to see any books. I don't even want to hear the word school.
And school is the last thing on the minds of Barry students when they go to South Beach.
I went to a night lounge.
I came to South Beach to shop.
I actually don't shop that much there. I prefer to go to a mall.
Oh, you know, it's not all that tempting, you know, paying $300 for a pair of jeans.
It wouldn't fit the college budget per se for most students, but I just think it's a great place to go and hang.
South Beach is such a popular spot for Barry students that the Office of Student Activities plans a trip once a semester for the place students like to call a getaway.
And I think that it's important to have travels and trips because we want the students to socialize with their peers outside of Barry University.
The first time I went down there was to actually take pictures and be a tourist.
There are so many things that I like about South Beach, but if I had to choose one, I would say it's a beach.
Definitely the beach.
I would say eat like on Ocean Drive, and then just pretty much just people watch.
Well, it's nice to just walk around and just feel the energy of everybody, and you know, you feel like everybody's here to have fun, so you kind of just like, I don't know, it's osmosis almost. It just exudes fun.
Even more fun is the possibility of seeing a celebrity on South Beach.
Like one time I saw Chris Brown and Rihanna.
And if celebrities aren't enough,
oh my gosh, the diversity is the epitome of South Beach.
Like right now, I just look randomly in any direction. I can see diversity.
And you see Hispanics.
Here, the Jamaicans,
Europeans.
the speedos, I think, even kind of tell you that there's some Europeans here. The men walking around in this underwear, like garment.
You see African Americans and Caucasians.
Just walking along the streets, you see different people, you know, from everywhere.
I see blacks, I see whites, I see Latinos, I see straights, I see gays.
There's all walks of life.
It's definitely diverse, to say the least.
but the best part about South Beach is you never know what you'll run into.
I saw a cat woman. I mean, she had on a costume and all, but her facial features were altered. To look at her teeth was sharpened. She had little eyes like this and dorks.
A lot of strange things, like guys carrying huge pythons on their shoulders. And
The craziest thing I've seen on South Beach, I think it was just a bunch of guys running in thongs. Wow.
So whether it's shopping, clubbing, diversity, or just the sheer need to relax, Barry students have a green light to take advantage of a place where people say,
It's definitely awesome.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, heaven.
That's awesome.
for Barry TV, I'm Lisa Gay Shakespeare.
We're going to take a short break.
But stick around, there's more of BTV coming up. Welcome back to BTV. If there's one thing college students expect out of their university, it's to feel safe and secure.
Berry Public Safety works really hard to make sure that everybody on campus is really taken care of, but what I found out is that their performance is getting some mixed reviews. Check it out.
You've seen them around campus, the cars they drive, the badges on their shirts. Like other universities across the nation, Berry University makes security and public safety a top priority, and it seems like members of the Berry community are taking notice.
For the most part, security is visible, and just being visible makes a difference on what's going to happen on campus.
Security was always around. I noticed it, and also they did really keep in touch with us via email, like I said earlier. And they always used to tell us if anything was going on.
I can walk down the hall, I can ask them for something, and I'll get done. I mean, it's not a big deal. They're usually very helpful.
I think that security is pretty good on the campus. The amount of security guards that you do have on campus, I mean, they do what they can to be helpful and to secure the students and, the facility itself.
The Public Safety Department at Berry University uses its own safety personnel and staff from 50 state security to patrol the campus and address matters of security. Due to matters of privacy, the Public Safety Department could not comment on camera. But according to a statement sent by email from an administrator, public safety also handles parking matters. And parking is a subject that some students have differing opinions on.
No, I've never had to deal with them, never gotten a ticket. But I always see people getting tickets, though.
Have I ever had to get a parking ticket? I probably shouldn't talk about the amount of parking tickets I have. Probably like at 20.
Well, honestly, I knew that there was a parking area. It was more towards, I believe, closer to where the express. I'm not really sure exactly where it was, because honestly, I parked in front of our neighbor's lawn. I never got a ticket, I never got an issue, so I thought it was good to park there.
The security, in my opinion, serve more as parking attendants.
While it may be true that Berry Public Safety's most visible job would be tending to parking matters, they do way more than serve as parking attendants.
Public Safety also provides help with car trouble, a crime watch program, officers located in strategic locations, an escort service, and even bike units. You can get help anytime by dialing extension 3333 or using one of the many call boxes found around campus. According to a public safety administrator and crime data, the biggest problem at Berry is what they refer to as crimes of opportunity. Students understand that it is as much their responsibility to protect themselves as it is for public safety.
A couple car break-ins, but if you leave your stuff out on the side and happens to be the bad day, then you're probably going to get broken into.
No, actually, I've never seen that, so I suppose the job is well done because I've never seen them do such things.
And be, naive about certain things. Yeah, we have a nice population, we have a close-knit group at Berry. I mean, you really don't hear about it too much, but you never know. As much as it is on security, it also falls on the student having awareness.
Public safety at Berry is constantly evolving, but for now they will continue to work towards their main goal: safety for the entire community. For BTV, I'm Leanne Morejon.
Another place students can turn to for help is literally in the center of campus.
As a Catholic school, the chapel is known as Berry's core.
So how big of a role does the chapel actually play in student life? Ivania Quintanilla reports.
The chapel is the heart of campus. The chapel was named Cor Jesu because it's the heart of Jesus, and it was the first building of our university. Therefore, it's a center of gathering. It's a place where people meet.
No, I've never been to the chapel here.
I go to church, but not on the Berry campus.
No, I do not. I've not been in the chapel since I've been here.
No, the only time I've been to the chapel is for orientation.
The chapel is the core of our university. is the heart really beating?
So yes, it's the center of our campus. It's the heart of our campus, and it's beating very much.
I guess I kind of find the services a little dry.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Throughout the year, we offer retreats, opportunities for growth in their faith.
I create retreats for different groups in different times.
We offer opportunities for spiritual guidance.
And we also are going to be having a spring retreat coming up for any student who would like to participate.
We are open most of the week to receive the students at any time.
The campus ministry and its team are working very hard to provide opportunities for reflection and spiritual direction. However, do we have ears to hear?
My religion is Islam.
My religion is Christian.
I'm a Southern Baptist.
My religion is Catholic.
My religion is Pentecostal.
My religion is Hindu.
In a university that has such a diverse population, how is the chapel serving the spiritual needs of all, regardless of their religion?
We try very hard to make the programs that we offer inclusive so that people can come no matter what their faith tradition is.
That is one of our work in progress and challenges at the same time. We try to serve them. We have an ecumenical prayer that happens once a month on Tuesday nights. It's a Christian prayer and it's open to everyone.
Barry wants to educate not only for knowledge and career, but also the spirit, the heart, the understanding of who God is and who oneself is.
Our biggest aim is to provide you with opportunities to study, to reflect, and to act on the Word of God. And know that always, all time, you are welcome in this place.
And Corgiso Chapel will always be there, waiting for us to come in. For Barry TV, this is Ivania Quintanilla.
Don't go away, there's more to come on BTV.
But first, we're going to take a quick break, so stay with us.
Hello?
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
I've been calling you all week. Where you been?
No, I haven't been in the mood to see anyone or talk to anyone lately.
Hey, Greg, you want to go get some food at the cafe?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. I haven't been eating much lately.
Hey Greg, you want to study for our exam next week?
Not really. I won't be around much longer.
Welcome back to BTV. You know, disabled students make up merely a fraction of the population here at Barry. So how do these students go about their college life?
And how does the university provide for their academic needs? Stephen Wiseman tells us more.
My name is Samika Taylor and I'm 29 years old. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2007.
My name is Shauna D'Elia. Being hearing impaired, about 65% deaf in both ears, is quite a challenge.
We're here to provide academic accommodations to students with a variety of disabilities.
Getting up in the morning can be difficult. Sometimes it's easier to get out of bed than others. Sometimes my legs may not be as strong one day, and it may take me more time to get ready for work. And just having to get myself ready for work, it drains me.
The majority of students that we would be actually providing services for, you would not even know that they had a disability just seeing them walking by on the street.
I am a person that has a disability, even though many people may not think so, because I'm not in a wheelchair or have a cane or what have you. But I still have a disability and I do need assistance sometimes.
Most of the time I'm just lip following, lip reading, trying to keep up with what they're saying, and it's hard to, you can't get 100% of what a person's saying with 2 hearing aids. So pretty much with the help of the hearing aids, I get 60-70%. So in short, filling in the blanks is the biggest struggle.
But you do know that you still have to get things done. You still know that you have to go to work. You still know that you have to go to school. And you're just hoping to make it through each day. And that's basically all I can say about, my day-to-day.
One of the roles of the Office of Disability Services is to make the community aware of disabilities, and that's part of our mission.
I belong to the American Sign Language Club. We are here to inform the people, make the people aware of the deaf community, not only at Berry University, but in the Florida state.
And I believe that it's an important role that we have in educating the community.
As a Miami resident, I had several options to choose from what college to attend to. I chose Berry specifically because of the Office of Disability.
Well, we make sure that students have whatever kind of access they need in the classroom, and some of the most important ones would be sign language interpreter for the deaf, note takers for students that have difficulty taking notes for themselves.
In my case, being hearing impaired, I do need help in note taking, and they make sure I have not just 1 or 2 note takers per class.
I feel like anything can be done. You don't let people tell you what you can't do, or you don't beat yourself down thinking that you can't do it.
Do not allow any disability to prevent you from pursuing any personal goals, educational goals, or any goals in life. There's help out there. Use it.
Go for what it is that you want to do, because the sky is the limit, and move forward.
Understanding more about people with disabilities in general, so that we could be of greater value to each other.
That's all for us at BTV. I'm Lisa Gay Shakespeare.
And I'm Leanne Motorhome. Thanks so much for watching.
On this edition of BTV, take a stroll.
As a Catholic school, that's not what it is. Catholic University School. The chapel is literally known as the... Oh!
Another place students turn to for help is literally the center of campus.
As a Catholic school, oh my God.
The chapel is known
University! I mean, just go right away. Just go right away.
No, you're right. You're right.